Peace everyone, welcome to another Dreamtime. Right, let's get right into it. So this one, I'm roaming around this kind of I'd say it was an abbey. I'd say it was an old abbey, yeah. But it was transformed into like a stately home type thing, where you could tour around it because the place was huge, and we were like part of a tour, and we're just touring around it, having a look see. You know, the guide was explaining each part of the building and what it was used for in the past and stuff. And it's right next to the sea as well. And I think I was with a couple of guys I used to hang with at school, but it wasn't a school trip. We were all adults, but I remember some of the faces. I remember walking around, and we've been there for quite a long time, to the point where it's we stop in a certain room, sit down on the table, have some lunch, and the rest of the group goes on, and we're just sitting down in this room chatting and stuff. And we've been there for so long, everyone's gone round, left us for quite a while, and come back, because it's in a, one big square type thing. So anyway, everyone decides once they come back round, they want to go and have a look at the beach. So it's yeah, why not? We go out to have a look at the beach. So it's, it's your typical English beach setting. Once we walk outside, you got your grass verges and whatnot. And everyone's yeah, let's take the dogs off the leashes and let them mess about in the water and all that. So there's loads of dogs everywhere. Everyone's brought the dogs as well. But these dogs, they turn out to be all of them. They're like them little bush babies, the ones that can glide. They're the dogs. And the tide comes in quite far as well, all the way up, to the grass verges and stuff near the actual building. So the tide comes quite far, and you see some of these little bush babies / dogs running away from the tide as it comes back up. But some of them are staying there because they love the water, some of them are afraid type thing. But I'm looking at these so-called dogs, and you know what I mean, and I'm thinking about these are strange dogs, aren't they? Proper weird looking dogs. That's because they're not dogs. But yeah, so next minute now, all of a sudden we go back into the building, and it's the building's transformed into I don't know, it's type of this factory setting, but you got loads of workers everywhere, and my mates are putting this copper wiring all the way around this building type thing. I'm thinking to myself, something's changed here, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. That's because now we're at work for some weird reason. Anyway, I noticed that there's some thin copper wire that they're putting around, and then there's this thick wire as well, what some of my other mates are putting around the building. I'm thinking to myself, what's all this for? So I'm oh, you want me to get you some more, mate? He goes, yeah, go on then. So I go and look for the thinner wiring, and there's a there's a shop just round the corner in the next room. So I go in the next room, but it's outside, and the shop's quite far away, but it's not, because it's in the next room. You know them weird ones, distances are all jumbled up in dreams. It's one of them ones. So anyway, I walked to the shop. That's took me quite a while, but it hasn't. You know, and there's this woman behind the counter, and she's given me some, you know, some grief. And I'm thinking to myself, what's wrong with this woman? How come I'm always going into these shops and these people are bothering me up? It's like, just give me what I need, the copper wire. So she's giving me a load of rubbish, you know what I mean, trying to be funny. And I say to her, I was like, oh, right, okay, you're quite witty, aren't you? You know what I mean? It's like, you know, had your Weetabix this morning? You know what I mean? What's all this about? Just give me my copper wire and let me chip. So anyway, she finally gives me what I need. I go back. I'm gonna start to put this like wiring up now. I ain't got a clue what all of it's for. It's not even done properly anyway. It's just hung on like nails. It's weird. But it's all everywhere. And everyone's putting it up. It's like, it's a factory setting like Slash the Abbey that we've been in. You know what dreams are like. I think that was it. That was it. I just got up. I think there was a little bit more at the start, but it's gone. I can't remember it. Like I said, most of the times it's like these dreams are gone by the morning shortly after you've woken up. It's like the struggle to keep hold of. But yeah, that's all we got this morning. So another dream time done. Okay, peace, I'm out.